Okay, that was a mind-blowing Ragam Thanam Pallavi. It was executed with great finesse. You actually had us sitting on the edge of our seats there. Personally, I would have been so nervous to attempt something that complex, but she did it. At this juncture, I would like to introduce to you our chief guest for the night. May I please request Srimati Prema Ananthakrishnan and Dr. Sri Jayamohan to come up to the stage. Srimati Prema is Sydney's own well-known and highly respected senior Carnatic vocalist. She is a disciple of Srimati Venkatalakshmi, Srimati Ananthalakshmi Venkatraman, and late Sri Vechur Harihara Subramanya Iyer of Sri Tyagaraja's Parampara. She holds a master's in Carnatic music from the Kerala University and has been an artist on the All India Radio. She continues to perform widely in Australia and in various dance arangetrams and other creative productions like Krishna Leelamritam, Dashavataram, and Namami Narayanam, to name a few. And she is a very loved teacher to several students in Sydney. We all know her as a well-wisher for all budding musicians. She always has a kind word of encouragement and has been contributing to the growth of the Carnatic scene in Sydney for several years now. Please put your hands together for Srimati Prema Ananthakrishnan. Prema Auntie, would you like to say a few words about this evening?
Such a tender age. Oh my God, put your hands together, please. Purvi Kalyani, and again Shankarabharanam, and the complex Thalam, oh my God. It was really mind-blowing. All the very, very, very best to you, and congratulations. And of course, Melakkaveri, Balaji sir, and then every time when we ask, so inge vandu enga kulandagalukku vandu whatever the encouragement you are giving, it's amazing. Hats off to you all. And appa எப்பவுமே சொல்லுவார் triangle வந்து எப்பவுமே ஒரே மாதிரி இருந்தா தான் வந்து எல்லா சைட்ஸும் ஒரே மாதிரி இருந்தா தான் the circle inside full சரியா அந்த சர்க்கிள் வந்து சரியா வரும்னு. It's like the three edges, the parents and the gurus, and you as Agalya, you all put the such a wonderful evening. Actually எனக்கு என்ன சொல்லணும்னே தெரியல. Actually இந்த வைரஸ் இருந்து இதெல்லாம் கொடுத்து யாருமே வரமாட்டான்னு யோசிச்சு அந்த டென்ஷன் எல்லாம் இல்லாமல் we completely mesmerized what you played today, and all the very best to you and Kiran and the Guru Lakshmi, and of course the parents. கொண்டு விட்டு கூட்டிகிட்டு வரது வந்து நோ ஸ்கூல், சும்மா நம்ம குழந்தைகளை வந்து அங்கே கொண்டு விட்டுட்டு பேபி சிட்டிங் மாதிரி விட்டுட்டு வராமல் கூட நின்று what they are learning, what they are achieving, what they want, அது சொல்கிறது வந்து of course have to thanks for inviting me as chief guest. மேலும் மேலும் நல்லாவே வளர்ந்து எங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்குமே ப்ரௌடாக வரணும்னு பகவானே அந்த குரு எல்லாரையும் வேண்டிக்கிறோம். ஓகே, ஆல் த வெரி வெரி பெஸ்ட் அகெயின். Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie. I request Agalya's mother, Srimati Abhirami, to honor Srimati Prema Ananthakrishnan.
Forgot to introduce this little fellow. Oh my God, இவளுக்கு மேலே வருவா. The போட்டி is always there. Always அம்மா சொல்லுவாங்க முதல்த்த குழந்தை என்ன பண்ணுறதோ அதை விட மேலே தான் பின்னாடி போகும் ரெண்டாவதுன்னு. So you...
I now take pleasure to welcome Dr. Sri J. Jayamohan. Dr. Jayamohan needs no introduction. He is an exceptionally talented and a multifaceted personality who excels in everything he does. He is a well-trained Carnatic flautist with in-depth musical knowledge. He is also a dramatist and a comedian who performs at professional standards and also strives to deliver a social message and awareness through his works. Dr. Jayamohan's Shobhanam drama groups, Laughing Oh Laughing drama series, have always been sold-out events across major cities in Australia and New Zealand for several years, with sizable proceeds donated to several charity organizations. Dr. JJ, as he is fondly known, is a philanthropist who undertakes several charity works that benefit war-affected Tamils in Sri Lanka. Professionally, Dr. JJ is a radiation oncologist with specialist interest in treating cancers and tumors in critical organs such as the brain, spinal cord, stomach, and colon. He is an active member of a multidisciplinary cancer care team that coordinates care for people with cancer. Sir, could I please request you to come and say a few words to the audience today?
எல்லோருக்கும் என்னுடைய அன்பான வணக்கங்கள். I don't think I deserve any of those, but thank you so much. I think you all will agree with me that we have witnessed a wonderful, great performance today. Actually, இதை கேட்கும்போது உண்மையிலே ஒரு அரங்கேற்றம் மாதிரியே தெரியவில்லை. கண்ணை மூடிக்கொண்டிருக்கும்போது இது ஒரு வித்துவான் தான் முன்னே வாசித்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார் என்ற ஒரு பிரமை தான் ஏற்பட்டது. ஒரு 10 வருடம் இருக்கும், maybe about 10 years ago, I was at a Sai Bhajan, our regional Sai Bhajan center in Bokam Hills, and suddenly one of the bhajans, we heard this beautiful, mesmerizing voice of Umayavale Arul Purivayamma in Sivaranjani. Normally, when you listen to bhajans, although they are set to ragas, hardly anyone sings in the proper ragas. For the first time, there was a proper Sivaranjani coming out. So I was really, really interested for the bhajan to finish to find out who this person was. Then I was introduced to this shy girl who was with her mother, Mrs. Pavalan. And then I came to know that she was Pavalan's daughter. The Tamil proverb goes, Meen Gunjuku Neenda Kattu Kudukka Vendumadu. Pavalan himself is a renowned musician, so there's no doubt that Agalya has this immense talent. But I must say, Pavalan, she has exceeded you. So particularly, ஒரு வர்ணம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிக்க தோடி எடுக்கிறதே கஷ்டம். And தோடி எடுத்து the way she handled தோடி and the second speed, I don't know, she was playing in one string. Unless you have an exceptional knowledge of Sruti, it's very difficult to play violin because there's no frets. So you really need to know where to stop and how to play. And obviously, she did it with such ease. I could never see her getting stressed. Shows how confident she was with the ragas. I mean, Sangra Paranam sounds as simple as the 7 notes, but one of the difficult ragas to bring the bhava. And she, from the start, you could just see how she was playing Sangra Paranam. I just can't go on talking about all what she played. The Ragandhanam Pallavi, the Thalam, I couldn't even do it once because I had to keep pestering Rajana, who's sitting next to me, as how to put the Thalam. So she managed to do such a complicated piece. Honestly, Agalya, you have done all of us proud, your parents, your guru proud, and I wish you all the best. And to the accompanying artist, Sri Melakkaveri Balaji is a good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. And the good thing is there are so many musicians here, Mridhangists and others, who has been taught by Sri Balaji, and we all, the Sydney musicians, owe a lot to him for bringing this talent in them. So thank you so much, sir. And to Dr. Sankar, இன்றைதான் முதல் தரமாக இந்த கஞ்சிராவில் காவியம் பாடலாம் என்று உணர்ந்தேன். It was honestly a superb performance, and thank you so much. And Saumya on Tambura, I was there for her Violin Arangetram. It's nice to see her on stages all the time, so it's wonderful. Thank you. And the most important person is the Guru. Without his guidance and teaching, this would not have eventuated. Kiran is a very dedicated teacher. I have known him for some time. Honestly, I have no words to praise how you have trained Agalya to this standard, Kiran. Thank you so much. God bless you to train more such violinists. I mean, if you really think about it, violin students, very rare. It's just that it's such a difficult instrument and people don't take it up. And I sincerely hope that Kiran will continue to train more youngsters in this beautiful instrument. And the most important two people, I always think that is a three-way deal in teaching a child. The child herself, then the guru, and then of course the parents. I think 40%. The guru, the parents play a major role, but unfortunately many of us think that when we drop the student in the music class and then pick them up and pay the tuition fee, that they should automatically learn music. Unfortunately, we need to put a lot of effort into it. The teacher can only teach for an hour, impart that knowledge, but we need to encourage the student to be able to sing at home. And most of the time, வாசிக்க தொடங்கினோடனே அரங்கேற்றம் எப்போன்னு தான் கேட்பாங்க. ஒரு 2 months 3 months வாசித்தோன்னே நாங்கள் அரங்கேற்றத்துக்கு அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணலாமா, அது ஏன் நெடுகு இந்த சாசாவே வாசிக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம், இப்போது இது அடுத்ததை அந்த என்ன அலைப்பாயுது எப்போ பாட போகிற அது அதைத்தான் கேட்டுக்கிட்டு இருப்பாங்க. ஸோ unfortunately, as parents, we need to grow. Teachers can teach, but we need to foster that art form, really encourage children to play at home and listen to them. அவங்கள பாட விட்டு இங்கே நாங்கள் டிவியை போட்டு கிரிக்கெட் மேட்ச் பார்த்துருந்தா பிரயோசனமே கிடையாது. ஸோ I say this all the time in all the stages. I really request all the parents, you play a major role. And there are so many young musicians here. I can see flutists, mridhangists. All these children have done exceptionally well because they have been parents who have really sacrificed a lot to teach these children. So I would continue to request all the parents to pay attention to their musical skills and encourage them to do this. Lastly, thank you so much for all of you to come because of this corona scare. I think at least for 3 hours we were able to forget about the corona issue and listen to the ragas. People, when we all sneezed, they all said, bless you. Now they are saying, get lost. So that's I think the whole thing has brought the worst humanity in us, I think, as a doctor working in the hospital. So at least thank God that just my wife was asking when she was getting ready which sari to get, where she always asks but never listens to me anyway. So I said maybe if you just roll yourself with a bit of toilet tissue, it might look much more stylish these days, as it's much more expensive. So thank you so much for all of you to have stayed this back to encourage Agalya. All the best, Agalya. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to request Agalya's father, Sri Pavalan, to honor Dr. Jayamohan. Thank you, Srimati Premananda Krishnan and Dr. Jayamohan. We now resume the concert where we left. The sweets and the desserts of the concert are on their way, so please stay back and enjoy.